Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium. You walk in this place, you can feel the echoes. So many epic moments have unfolded on this field. And today, the Fighting Irish hoping to reawaken that in this big contest. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team brings down the returner. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back and coming up with that conversion.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the out route. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 48.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
It's 3rd down to the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Bites off a defender. The game picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 37.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
And here comes a deep shot. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Last week threw a couple touchdown passes. He comes in with a lot of confidence, and here maybe too much confidence. Throwing this ball into coverage costs his team early in this game with an interception.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll run it here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. That run sets up a critical third down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He makes the grab. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And here's the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. We'll hand it off. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, that's exactly how you want to get this game started. First drive of the game to get 6 points. That's going to get these Irish fans fired up. And you know, Touchdown Jesus is enjoying his view.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackle at the 26.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
They're going to run it. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. The 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. See if they can convert the point after. And it's good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. He'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
On the play. Brings up second down.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Lets it go on the move. Launching deep. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect it to his receiver downfield.
A tough situation for the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Bringing it back, it's Connors. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Can they catch him? And he's going to finally head out of bounds. You talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. Dogs looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it can be a long day.
Ball back at the 6 for a second and goal up that loss. Man, looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a third and goal.
Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's third and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Georgia. Number 5 in the end zone.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT puts them in front by 7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
That makes the score Georgia 14, Notre Dame 7.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And looking for a big play here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
First down. They're going to throw the football. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. Past the 50. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Dogs. Wow, what a play. A defensive score. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
21, Notre Dame 7.
doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, testing the middle. It's caught downfield. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
That's the end of the first quarter. Georgia 21, Notre Dame 7.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. They'll try a pass here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And now the defense able to bring him down.
It is tough on a defense when a quarterback gets out of the pocket and makes the defense have to decide, are we going to rush him or are we going to stay back in coverage? And there, the quarterback was able to keep looking downfield and find a receiver as the defense scrambled to adjust.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. And he'll set up to throw. It's a quick grab. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Well, they spread this defense all over the field with that 5 wide receiver set. It puts a lot of pressure on the offensive line to give the quarterback enough time, especially on 3rd down. They held up just long enough, and the quarterback makes a great throw for this.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Keeping it on the ground here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Now it's 2nd down here. They'll test the right side here. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
First down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. He's got it near the end zone. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
You know, we've seen this guy make a lot of plays, but one of the things that really stands out to me is his desire to want to come down with the ball. Here, the ball is deflected. Instead of giving up on the play, he still has that desire to come up with the catch to help his quarterback out.
Touchdown, Bulldogs. This offense is still clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route. Just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. On the move, looking deep. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. On first and 10, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Cannot escape. They've got him. It'll be a short loss, a yard or two.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Third down, out of the shotgun. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down. And the Bulldogs looking to run some tempo here. And the back now goes in motion. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. The pass rush closing in. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Georgia 35, Notre Dame 7.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch.
Boy, this is a big play by this offense. They go on the post route. It's a perfectly run route. It looks like the ball is going to be overthrown, but how about the receiver laying out to bring that one in for the big game?
Receiver makes the catch. He's found some room at the 45. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking right. This one caught. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop.
14.
Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. And he is wide open for a huge gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Dogs. Here's the point after attempt.
Number 9.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Notre Dame offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's escaping the pocket now. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw it on first down. And now another deep ball here. Oh, and it's nearly picked off. Could not hold on to the ball in the end zone. Sets up second down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Look at this. He'll go deep again. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
Boy, this is a huge score, not only to cut into the lead, Chris, but just psychologically, to be able to score like this. You go in at halftime, you make some adjustments, you get ready to make a big comeback now in the second half.
Now the try here for the extra point. And it's up and good. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this deep to begin the second half. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a great throw here, and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
Fights through a tackle. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught quickly. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Makes a quick catch. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the single back takes the handoff. Here's the second down play. They'll run it to the left. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
He's tackled at the 27. Brings up third down.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Dropping back. He's going to throw for the first down. On the run, he'll let it go. And he throws his third interception of the day.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Tackle made after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. The pocket breaking in. Oh, and this is going to wind up as a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
No fair catch. He feels the punt.
Returner brings it out to the 40. And your Notre Dame Fighting Irish will take over. First and 10.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. It's a toss play to the right. Gets into space at the 50. Impressive spin there. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. It was a foot race, and he won it.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And, right, the defense has to pay attention to it. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
They're going to run it here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Ball handed off. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. An explosive play. They finally get him down, but the offense very near to the red zone.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Bringing pressure. Receiver makes the grab. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Or it's snapped to the back. Just runs through a man, a mismatch. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. The Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Might have to try the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Georgia 49, Notre Dame 30.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Finally able to take him down, but that's... Return after the pick.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Defense is coming after him. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he drops back in the gun. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Georgia. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Georgia 56, Notre Dame 30.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Set to kick it off.
And this one will be fair caught. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He's running out of time here. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take another shot right here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
A tough situation for the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The short completion of the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the run here, taking a deep shot. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really, all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Here comes a handoff. Physical running, fights off the defender. Touchdown, Dogs! And this one is getting ugly. Now they line up to kick the extra point. On the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. And he finds the end zone again. The touchdown and the two-point conversion. Wow. Now they get set to kick it away.
Georgia 64, Notre Dame 30.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team.
Fighting Irish will take over. First and 10.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass finds the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on first and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on first and 10.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Escapes the sack. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Play action here on 1st down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the route is on.
Touchdown, Georgia. Number 0 with the grab and the score.
Now the try for 2. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he grabs it for the 2-point try to build this lead even more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
72. Notre Dame, 30.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On 1st down, it's play action. That's a bullet over the middle. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw again. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball's right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on 4th down.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Makes a quick grab. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be 1st down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. And the Bulldogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to the left side. He pulls it in for a big gain. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. Another big play for this offense, because they are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Shotgun formation here on third down. He's moving out of the pocket. And they stop him just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
Oh, so disappointing for this defense. They had the advantage. Good coverage all over the field. It's third down, but they let the quarterback get away, scramble, and pick up the first down. And now it's first and goal inside the 5-yard line.
Direct snap to the back. Touchdown, Georgia. To stretch the lead, the route is on. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Georgia, 79. Notre Dame, 30.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback.
Fighting Irish will take over. First and 10.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. Looks to the left, pass caught. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. The completion sets up a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here the interception cost them.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Touchdown, Dogs. And the beatdown continues. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Georgia, 86. Notre Dame, 30.
Turner trying to create good field position. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone.
And your Notre Dame Fighting Irish will take over. First and 10.
The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. This one has been a beatdown for the ages, a demolition, an evisceration. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback.
Incomplete.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught for the completion. He'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory, down at the 49. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's escaping the pocket now. Tight end makes the grab. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first.
Touchdown, Notre Dame. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And it's picked off in the end zone.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
36.
And the hands team able to recover the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Oh, he's looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Well, this one ended up being a blowout, Kirk. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.